All right, coaches, thank you for joining me again. Today, we're going to be talking all about how AI has started to transform how coaches do sales and marketing in their business. So, if that sounds of interest, you guys are going to love today. You guys are going to want to pull up a Google Doc. You're going to want to maybe save some links because we're going to be doing a bunch of real life examples. So, I think you're going to love it. So, if you guys can hear me loud and clear, let me know in the comments. Give me some likes and loves. Also, guys, let me know where you coaches are coming from in the world. I know we have a very international crew. Always fun to see where you guys are coming from. So shout out your hometown or home country in the comments, and we will get started. All right, everybody, let me start off by saying that, as you guys know, AI has been a hot topic in the news really ever since, well, for a while now, but really since ChatGPT kind of took off at the end of last year. And ever since then, there's been a torrent of AI related things in the news cycle going on, and it's really hard to keep track of everything, right? So I have decided to make it one of my missions to pass on super interesting and valuable information for you coaches, because as soon as I started to discover how kind of transformational this whole tech shift is, I knew somebody and or some people in general are going to have to kind of become guides and lead people through this transition that we as coaches and as a society are about to go through. So today it's really my passion and my desire to kind of just show you coaches some of the cutting edge things that are going on in the market and kind of help you guys prepare you for what is to come, to strongly recommend that you start to play with these technologies, because the world that we're entering, coaches, is a world where people will either embrace this technology or they will probably get left behind or kind of, I don't know, become less and less relevant, right? So this is one of those huge shifts, kind of like when we went from no computers to computers, or before the internet and after the internet. And so if you coaches can jump on it now, you will do yourself a huge favor, right? So let's dive right in, guys. I want to get right to the examples. And please, if you guys have questions about what you're going to see, let me know, guys. I will try to include some links to some of the stuff that I'm going to show you in the comments. But yeah, drop your questions, guys. I will try to answer them as we go, or I will answer them at the end. So here we go. Let me share my screen and we'll get rocking and rolling. All right, everybody. So I want to show you coaches three different tools that some of them you may be familiar with, some of them you probably have not, and all of these tools are have already started to transform the landscape, or they are about to, right? So some of these are in closed betas or alphas, and so the public just hasn't gotten their hands on them, but in the very near future they will, and as soon as they start to be released into the market, uh, they will start to transform things, right? So let's get right into it, guys. We're going to start off with the good old Chat GPT. And this is ironically probably the least exciting of the things I'm going to show you guys, but it's just a really good example of how AI is going to dramatically impact your sales and marketing, right? So at the very beginning of all marketing, right, we got to start with getting to know our clients and understanding them at a very deep level. So let me know if you guys can see this. I know this is a little hard to see, but essentially what's going on here, coaches, I've talked about this before in the past, but one of the things that ChatGPT is really good at is doing market research on our ideal client avatars, right? If any of you coaches have ever struggled with knowing, what is going on in the hearts and minds of your ideal clients, this is something that could really help you, right? So I'm not going to really go into this because I want to just give you guys a really brief example. But right here, I'm setting up a situation where a female coach that helps recently pregnant women lose 20 pounds in 90 days this coach is trying to figure out how they can message more effectively or communicate to their ideal client, right? So you can literally ask ChatGPT to give you a list of possible ideal client challenges, right? So right here, ChatGPT goes out, is going to list out some of the fears that recently pregnant women might have, some of their frustrations, wants, needs. This is all super valuable market research that used to take a long time. Now, I would highly recommend actually going out and talking to real pregnant women in addition to this, but this is a good place to start and to save you a lot of time, and especially when you're just a new coach getting your feet wet, right? So just doing market research, this kind of information will be invaluable to your marketing, right? So this is the first, one way AI is going to affect your marketing. All right, let's move on to the next way, guys. I have a few videos for you guys. I'm going to play you guys a couple very short videos of what has started to come out, and that is going to be coming out a lot more soon. And that is something called autonomous AI agents. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you guys have ever heard of such a thing. The first version of this that really became popular is something called Auto GPT, and the whole idea behind these autonomous AI agents is that you give it a task and it actually goes out into the world and does things on your behalf, right? It solves a task, it does a thing, right? And there's a couple different versions of these agents, everybody. One version is like a chat GPT style agent where you're literally typing into a text box and it's kind of a back and forth type interface, kind of like we just saw a second ago. Another type of autonomous agent that most people have not seen, but that is definitely in the pipeline that is starting to get rolled out, are agents that actually can basically take control of the browser and start to do stuff on your behalf, right? So I'm about to show you guys a video where this person is going to ask this agent, so Multion is the company or the product, and he is going to ask it to do something. In this case, he's going to ask this AI agent to go out and wish people happy birthday on his behalf on Facebook. Right. So this is going to be kind of crazy. So look at the bottom right corner, everybody. You're going to see a screen that's going to pop up. And the little AI assistant kind of looks like a chatbot is going to be telling you what it's doing. Right. So let's watch this really quick and we can talk about what this means for lead generation in particular and what it means moving forward. So right here, guys, I'm going to just play this. So he's asking, wish happy birthday. Yeah, one second, guys. Here we go. Wish happy birthday to friends on Facebook. The agent is going to pop up here at the bottom right. It's going to go to his Facebook here. So the agent is down here, guys, at the right. Now, what's interesting to this is since he is logged in to Facebook already, the AI agent doesn't need to log into Facebook. It literally is taking control of his monitor and it's going to go out on your behalf as if it is him and wish people happy birthday, right? So it's going to be down here at the bottom. And so down here it says wish people happy birthday. And then this is the little AI telling you what it's about to do, right? It's going to go out. So these are our birthdays. And little AI is going to start typing. Boom. Okay, crazy. I hope you guys don't miss this. It was quick, right? So he literally told it to do something. In this case, go out and wish people happy birthday on Facebook. Very simple, but pretty bananas. Let me give you guys another example. All right. So in this example, he is going to ask his little AI agent to book him a meeting. And then I believe it's to go get an Uber for him after that. Let's see. Okay, so he's going to book him a meeting here real quick, guys. Okay, this is just booking a meeting. So there is another demo where it's calling an Uber for him, but this one is just scheduling a meeting, right? So if you get tired of scheduling your meetings, this is could be very helpful, right? So the little AI agent right here, it's telling him what it's doing. It's going to Google Calendar and actually scheduling a meeting on his behalf, right? So it's going out, filling all this information in, blah blah blah, putting in the Zoom link. Pretty funny. Sending an email to Mark Cuban. It's hilarious. Follow-up chat with Mark Cuban. So these guys, these are young tech companies that are taking a lot of meetings with a lot of big wigs. So they use these examples, which is pretty hilarious. And that's about it, right? So it waits for your confirmation to say, okay, this is correct, this is incorrect, send, don't send, this kind of thing. Anyways, guys, here's one more example. So this is another example of a different company. It's called Personal Assistant by Hyperwrite. And this is also another little personal AI that takes control of your monitor and it does things on your behalf, right? So this is an example of an AI system taking control and scheduling you a flight. And then it's going to give you another example of ordering a pizza on your behalf. And then we'll discuss this in just a second, guys. This is this is some promotional material. Here we go. I just want to show you guys what this looks like because so this is actually available. I have been testing this system on my own computer. It is very interesting to watch. In this case, he asked it to schedule him a flight. It goes out, starts to schedule him a flight, and asks him questions. Here we go. So it's going out, it's finding tickets. You let it know, okay, you booked your flight. And this is a very quick example of him asking the AI to go order him pizza. And now it's looking for candidates in LinkedIn. This is kind of all over. Sorry, guys. The quality of this video is less than ideal. Here we go. All right, everybody. But you get the point here. The whole point of this whole bit is this idea of these autonomous agents, literal AI systems that are you're going to give them commands and they're going to go do things on your behalf, right? The super interesting area for us coaches that this could be very relevant is in the area of something like lead generation, right? So if you are a coach that serves a particular kind of client, you can use this type of AI system, let's say, to go out on Facebook or into other Facebook groups and find your ideal type of client, right? And initiate conversations on your behalf, right? So this is just one of many, many different types of examples where AI is going to start doing stuff on your behalf, right? Give me a number one in the comments, guys, if this makes sense, it's starting to dawn on you how crazy this is about to get, right? So what's going to happen, everybody, is rather than doing everything ourselves, we will become managers of little AI team members that are going out and doing different things on our behalf, right? So you're going to take on the role of a director of AI systems, doing lead generation on your behalf, doing sales on your behalf, writing copy on your behalf. And you're going to play the role of a director and a manager much more than the person, that goes out and does the actual grunt work. So those solopreneurs out there that are wearing all the hats, this is definitely going to be a game changer for you, or teams that already have teams of people. these AI systems will augment their ability dramatically and supercharge their ability, right? So I want to give you guys one other example here, guys. This is a real life example on a real website, right? So in addition to coaching everybody, my family also owns a web design and marketing agency. We build a lot of websites and this kind of thing. And we have recently been testing out a chatbot, a customer service chatbot that literally answers questions and tries to convert interested prospects into clients. So I just give you guys a real life example of what this could look like, what this does look like, or is starting to, right? So all of these things that I'm showing you guys today are early versions of what's going to happen 6 months from now, right? So there's a saying in the whole AI world that today's tech or today's AI is the worst it will ever be, right? And it's this idea that the technology is moving so fast, everything is changing so quickly that you blink in the next version, the version that's twice as good and twice as powerful is already out and way more capable than the thing you just tried, right? So I'm not sure when you guys are actually going to see this video or try these tools, but they may be much more advanced than what I'm showing you today. But I just want to get your guys' wheels turning on this topic, right? So all right, so this is an area that will in particular help conversions with sales, right? So let's say someone comes to your business. This is obviously not coaching, but I want to give you guys a live example of what this could look like. This is a web design business. So the chat is down here, guys. So right at the bottom right, pop this open. We've given this we've given this little guy the fun name of HelperBot, and he's always happy to help you wherever you might need help, right? So let's see, I am a prospect. I'm someone that needs a website, but I don't know how much they cost. I don't know how to get started. But somehow they either come to the website itself or somehow they clicked on a link that sends them to this chatbot, right? So let me just give you guys a live demo of what this could look like for your business, because this is a real thing on a real website, right? So let's say I go to the website and I'm interested in getting a website for my coaching business, but I don't really know where to start or what to do. So I'm going to come down here. Hello. The thing about these chatbots, guys, is the same technology that is powering ChatGPT, for those that have tried this, is powering this type of chatbot, right? Which is very amazing. And the other cool thing about this type of technology is that this chatbot is actually trained on our data, right? So it literally has gone out, studied the website, everything that's on the website, or other things that you give it on the back end of the chatbot here, guys. You can actually upload new information, um, and then it will learn that information, essentially your data, and it can represent your company based on this data, right? So it's not just random stuff that you learn on the internet. Rather, it is your proprietary specific data, and it's going to try to sell on your behalf. Very cool, right? So here's our little helper bot. Let me just show you guys what this looks like. Hello. So I'm just saying hello. Chatbot's very fast, very it understands what you want, and very much like a chat GPT, but for your business, right? That's what's so crazy about this. Hello, how can I assist you today? All right, I'm thinking about building a coaching website, but don't know where. Chatbot thinks about it for a quick second, super fast. All right. This is where everybody you can it's given a crazy long list of things. All right. So this is where you can literally tell the chatbot, little guy, I want you to calm down. I don't want you to be so wordy. Um, but it's gonna kick into action and be very helpful, right? I can definitely help you with that. Building a coaching website can be an exciting endeavor. To get started, you can consider the following steps. It's literally going to give you essentially, a lead magnet worth of information right here. Um, so I'm going to ask it a little bit more about Sunshine and what Sunshine can do for me and my website needs, right? Um, Here we go. What can Sunshine do for me? It comes getting a coaching website built. All right, it's going to give a very lengthy description of what Sunshine can do for you. Very, specific to your own business, this kind of thing, right? Can provide you the range of services and help you build your coaching website. They offer different website packages and price points to meet your specific needs. They can assist you in planning, design, and building your website. And so let's say I'm curious to know how much it costs. How much does it cost to get started? All right, so gives pretty detailed answer of pricing information here, guys. So rather than having the person go out and try to find this information on their own, it's going to it's going to give you some very basic details of getting started, right? So a starter website typically starts around $2,000, while a full project, small business, and growth websites with more pages and additional assistance around 3,700. This kind of thing, right? And so let's say, for example, they're interested. Sounds good. Sounds good. How do I get started? And then look at this. So let's say I'm interested. How do I get started? It's going once again, guys, this is where the chatbot probably should chill out. This is where you can literally tell it to be more concise. Please only give, a paragraph's worth of information. We are just playing around with this chatbot, guys, but this is very detailed response, right? So this is where it literally gives you a Zoom link to schedule a call. In this case, coaches, this is where somebody interested in your coaching services that wants to get started, they ask, okay, how do I get started? Little helper bot or little AI assistant here will provide them with a link to schedule a call with you, right? And you're off to the races. All right, let me get back here on the screen, everybody. So what we just saw just over the last 20 so minutes is we saw ChatGPT giving us detailed market research that can inform our communication for our ideal client avatars. We also saw these autonomous AI agents, essentially little personal AI assistants taking control of the monitor and doing stuff on your behalf. Very crazy, a little creepy, but the type of thing that is going to start taking hold, that is already starting taking hold. Give it 6 months to a year. This is where everything's going, guys. So lead generation, for example, if you're not running ads, if you're doing organic type of lead gen, this is one of those things that rather than doing it yourself or sending out a VA, why not send out your AI assistant that never sleeps, understands your instructions quite well, learns your habits, can go out and work on your behalf around the clock, right? Very crazy, right? Huge implications for lead generation. And then when it comes to sales, everybody, I also gave you, the last example of a chatbot that was actually a little wordy, maybe needs to be tightened up a little bit. We're beta testing this thing currently. But the whole idea is you coaches are going to have these little proxies that are working on your behalf, right? They're answering questions, they're chatting on your behalf, they're moving people through your funnel essentially, right? Um, so those are three examples, guys, of how AI has started to transform just the way we as coaches do marketing and sales, right? And like I said a minute ago, this is the worst the AI will ever be. It's only going to get more capable, more faster, understand you better, follow instructions better, be tighter, be more focused moving forward, right? So take it all in, guys. Drop questions in the comments if you guys have questions to what you just saw. I will try to include some links if you guys want to test some of these things out for yourself or get on the waiting list, guys. Some of these personal assistants are either in closed beta or alpha versions that are in public but are still in the early days. But yeah, get the wheels turning, coaches. Things are about to get real crazy, real fast, and everything is moving at light speed. All right, guys, thank you for letting me hang out with you guys today. I will see you guys in Messenger. I will see you guys next week. Take care for now, guys, and stay frosty, everybody. It's going to get a wild out there. All right, bye for now, guys.